Lost to time, forgotten by most, and yet still etched in history. Some of the world's most iconic tourist attractions have vanished forever. Today, we'll take a journey through 15 famous tourist attractions that no longer exist and uncover the mysteries surrounding their disappearance. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. Let's start from number 15. Duckbill Rock Formation, Oregon, USA. Can you imagine standing on a rocky cliff overlooking the ocean, staring at a massive formation shaped like a duck's bill? The Duckbill Rock Formation in Oregon was once an awe-inspiring sight, a natural masterpiece that drew photographers and nature lovers alike. Sadly, this unique formation was tragically destroyed in 2016. What caused its collapse? Was it the forces of nature or human interference? Today, Cape Kiwanda, where the rock once stood, still attracts visitors with its breathtaking views, but the legend of Duckbill Rock remains only in memory. Number 14. Sutra Baths, San Francisco, USA. Picture an enormous indoor swimming complex with multiple saltwater pools, an ice rink, and even a museum. The Sutra Baths in San Francisco were once one of the largest indoor swimming pool complexes in the world. It became a must-see attraction for visitors, offering a refreshing escape from the busy city. But in 1966, a devastating fire consumed the baths, leaving nothing behind but ruins. Today, you can still walk through the remains, feeling the echoes of its past grandeur. Number 13. Crystal Palace, London, UK. Have you ever wondered what it would have been like to see the Crystal Palace in London, a stunning glass and iron structure that housed the First World's Fair? This architectural wonder was not only a symbol of Victorian engineering, but also a place for exhibitions and entertainment. Unfortunately, after surviving for over 80 years, the Crystal Palace was tragically destroyed by fire in 1936. What remains today are the terraces and statues in Crystal Palace Park, standing as silent witnesses to the magnificence that once was. Number 12. Pink and White Terraces, Lake Rotomahana, New Zealand. Do you love natural wonders that are as unique as they are beautiful? The Pink and White Terraces, once located at Lake Rotomahana in New Zealand, were among the most stunning geothermal formations in the world. The cascading silica formations formed pools with pink and white hues, creating an almost otherworldly sight. But in 1886, Mount Tarawera erupted, burying these breathtaking terraces under layers of ash and lava. They were lost forever, and all that remains of their beauty are the memories preserved in paintings and photographs. Number 11. Guaire Falls, Brazil and Paraguay. What happens when a waterfall so majestic and powerful disappears? Guaire Falls, once located on the Parana River between Brazil and Paraguay, was one of the most spectacular waterfalls in the world, with a flow rate twice that of Niagara Falls. However, the construction of the Itaipu Dam in the 1980s submerged the falls, forever altering the landscape. The once great falls are now lost to time, but their memory still stirs emotions in those who were fortunate enough to see them. Number 10. Walnut Tree, California of USA. Imagine walking through the trunk of a tree so large it could fit an entire carriage inside. That was the walnut tree in California, a massive sequoia in Yosemite National Park. For years, it stood as one of the most photographed trees in the world. But in 1934, a storm caused the giant tree to fall. The remnants of its trunk were eventually removed in 1937, and the walnut tree became a part of history. Today, the site is marked by a plaque, and visitors can still visit the area to reflect on the awe-inspiring tree that once graced Yosemite's landscape. Number 9. River Country, Disney World, Florida, USA. What was Disney's first water park like? River Country, the first water park at Disney World, opened in 1976 and featured a rustic, Old West-themed design complete with a natural spring-fed swimming hole. It was an iconic part of Disney's magic, but closed in 2001. Why did it close? Despite the park's unique appeal, it couldn't keep up with the popularity of Disney's newer water parks, Typhoon Lagoon and Blizzard Beach. Today, River Country is nothing more than a haunting reminder of the past. Number 8. Six Flags New Orleans, Louisiana, USA. What happens to an amusement park when it's abandoned? Six Flags New Orleans was once an exciting place for thrill seekers, filled with rides and family fun. But after Hurricane Katrina devastated the area in 2005, the park was never reopened. The remnants of the park still stand, overgrown with weeds and forgotten by most, offering a chilling glimpse into what was once a vibrant tourist attraction. Today, Six Flags New Orleans serves as a symbol of the power of nature and the uncertainty of life. Number 7. Lodown Castle Theme Park, Ayrshire, Scotland. Have you ever visited an abandoned theme park? Lodown Castle Theme Park in Scotland was once home to some of the best amusement rides in the country. However, in 2010, the park closed after a fatal accident and a series of financial troubles. Today, the eerie remains of the park sit in silence, the rides rusting and the castle itself falling into ruin. While it's sad to see a place like this abandoned, it remains a part of Scotland's history, a memory of what once thrilled families and visitors alike. Number 6. Archaeolink Prehistory Park, Aberdeenshire, Scotland. What would it have been like to step back in time and experience ancient history firsthand? Archaeolink Prehistory Park in Aberdeenshire, Scotland offered just that, with reconstructed dwellings, ancient tools, and interactive exhibits. Unfortunately, despite its educational value, the park closed its doors in 2011 due to low visitor numbers. Today, the site remains abandoned, with nature slowly reclaiming the land. Although it's no longer open to the public, the memories of ancient history linger, waiting to be rediscovered. Number 5. The Mausoleum at Halicarnassus, Turkey. Can you imagine standing before one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world? The Mausoleum at Halicarnassus, built in the 4th century BC, was an enormous tomb constructed for Mausolus, a Persian satrap, and his wife. It was admired for its scale, beauty, and intricate sculptures. However, earthquakes in the Middle Ages destroyed much of the structure, leaving only ruins behind. Today, the remnants of this wonder can be seen at the British Museum, reminding us of the grandeur that once was. Number 4. The Dead Sea, Israel/Jordan. What if one of the most famous natural wonders in the world was slowly disappearing? That's exactly what's happening to the Dead Sea. Known for its incredibly high salt concentration and therapeutic properties, the Dead Sea was once a major tourist destination. But in recent years, it has been shrinking at an alarming rate, with the water level dropping by over a meter each year. Visitors who once floated effortlessly in its waters now find themselves faced with a disappearing landmark. What does the future hold for this once magnificent wonder? Number 3. 5 Points, Long Island City, New York, USA. What happens when an iconic piece of urban art is erased from existence? 5 Points was once a world-renowned outdoor art gallery, where graffiti artists from around the globe showcased their work. But in 2013, the building was demolished to make way for luxury apartments. The vibrant murals that covered its walls are now nothing more than a memory. Today, 5 Points' legacy lives on through photos, but the art itself is gone, lost to time and development. What could have been a symbol of urban culture is now only a story to tell. Number 2. Hotel Moskva, Moscow, Russia. Have you ever stayed in a hotel that was as iconic as the city itself? Hotel Moskva, located in the heart of Moscow, was a grand hotel overlooking Red Square. It was demolished in 2004 to make way for a new luxury hotel, also named Moskva, which opened in 2014. This loss was controversial, as many believe the hotel was a symbol of Moscow's rich history. Today, the new hotel stands in its place, but the original Moskva will always be remembered for its historic significance. Number 1. Rossiya Hotel, Moscow, Russia. Have you ever stayed in the largest hotel in the world? The Rossiya Hotel in Moscow held that title for years, with over 3,000 rooms and a rich history of hosting political figures and celebrities. But in 2006, the hotel was demolished to make room for the expansion of Red Square. The Rossiya Hotel's demolition marked the end of an era for Soviet-era architecture. Today, all that remains is the memory of this once iconic hotel, a reminder of Moscow's changing landscape. So which of these lost attractions did you find the most intriguing? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel to watch more interesting videos.